Nice to meet you. This time we are going to explore a persuasive and objective text. I'm Aizriani, the one who is going to explain an analysis about the text. Before we go to the analysis, I'm going to present an introduction about the text. After that, we will explore the four categories that have been analyzed. Then, I'm going to close it with a conclusion. Now, let's start with an introduction. The text that I analyzed originally comes from a book titled Khalil Gibran, a biography written by Mikhail Naimi. Then, in the previous group task, my team covered it into two versions, a persuasive and objective text. And this text is talking about Camille, the wife of Khalil Gibran, and how the neighbors talking about the newborn baby, her newborn baby. And whether Khalil Gibran is worthy to marry Camille or whether Camille is worth marrying. And this week I started to analyze what's in the text. The first one is sentence variation and voice. Let's start with sentence variation. In the persuasive text, the persuasive text often uses simple and short compound sentences to create rhythm and emotional impact. For example, he was a good man, a decent man, a man who tried. On the other hand, the objective version often uses complex sentences. This is the example. The use of complex sentences creates precision, neutrality, and information density. Still about the same category, now we are talking about the sentence voice. In terms of voice, the persuasive text favor active verbs, like in this example, she walks so gently. The news swept through every doorstep. The, the use of active voice creates immediacy and involvement, whereas in the objective version, this version frequently uses passive and agentless passive forms, such as it was reported throughout Missouri. The use of passive voice, distancing the writer and emphasizing information rather than personal experience, especially because it is agentless passive. The writer wants the readers to focus more on what happened rather than who did it. The next one is emphasis strategies. How the writer emphasizes things in a text. Emphasizes emphasis is also handled differently. The persuasive text uses parallelism to create emotional buildup. The repetition, like she's all kindness, all grace, all quiet strength, and leaving her alone, leaving her grieving. And there's also undash. This undash is used to show detail, like in this example, a neighbor living just on the other side of the wall kept repeating to her husband, meaning that when this neighbor is talking, there's a possibility that the protagonist, whether Camille or Gibran, is hearing the conversation. As for the object, as for the objective version, often the use of commas to emphasize. For example, the where he later died in the sentence is written in between two commas. The function of commas in this sentence is the same as on dash, which is to show detail. As for the meaning, it's like the husband died in Brazil at a place where he took her there. Move on to the next one. The third one is register, tone, and formality. The persuasive text has semi-formal narrative, opinionated commentary for register, and the tone is emotive, warm, and expressive. The formality is medium, not conversational slang, but not academic either. As for the objective, in contrast, the register is formal, report-like, and information-centered, as the tone, neutral, detached, and impersonal, and the formality is high of its emotional vocabulary. Last but not least, the persuasive and objective style. The persuasive. This text uses active verbs, short, simple sentences, and parallel structures to build energy and empathy. Choices like "believe me," "truly deserve this joy," and rhythmic repetition get the reader to feel admiration for Camille. And the grammar choice in this text emphasizes people, emotion, and moral judgments. For the objective version, this text uses long complex sentences, passive and agentless passive constructions to distance the writer from the event. The grammar, like "it was reported," "it was stated," removes emotion and shifts focus to information rather than experience. This creates a style suited for readers who need neutral and authoritative summaries. To conclude, sentence variation, voice, and emphasis strategies shape the overall register and tone of each text. Together, these pictures determine purpose. The persuasive text uses active voice, rhythmic parallelism, and semi-formal emotional language to move the reader emotionally. The objective text uses complex syntax, passive structures, and formal register to maintain neutrality and convey information. Based on this, we know that grammar is not only structures, it is a strategy. It controls how the reader feels, who they trust, and how they understand the same event. That's the end of this presentation. Thank you very much.